the sun goes up, it might be the last day of you and me. You're lying next to me with heavy eyes while I shiver inside.
Hey everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm actually going to bring you guys along on a spring yard clean with me. I'm gonna just share a couple days worth of footage of us working in our yard, pressure washing, mowing, weed eating, planting new plants, you name it, just a little bit of everything. So I hope you enjoy. I am loving the weather right now. It's beautiful, it's sunny, it's breezy. This is like my type of weather right now, but it's about to get hot. It always does, but I hope you guys enjoy. Hopefully this video brings you lots of motivation. Sorry, my camera cut me off right at the end. It had just died. I was about to switch my camera battery out and I was like, you know what? I'll have time to film this one little clip, and boom, it died. But I'm starting off in the backyard today. As you can see, it's in rough shape. Rough. We needed to weed eat, mow, clean up. There was just garbage everywhere, and this is life. It happens, and we spend a lot of time out back, so it don't take long for things to accumulate back here. So we're going to tidy up. I'm going to start weed eating. My husband's going to mow, and then we're going to kind of just tidy up the back patio a little bit. And then later on in the video, you will see lots of cleaning, pressure washing. I'll be doing a front porch refresh as well, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so the weed eater that I'm using is a Craftsman weed eater. I really like it, but y'all, this thing is powerful, and I don't recommend weed eating with shorts on. I'm used to it. My legs are pretty tough. I mean, I do a lot of yard work anyway, so it doesn't really bother me that bad, but it is strong. So my son's hollering for me. Hold on, mom life. So I really like this weed eater because it is battery operated, and since most of our tools are Craftsman, we can just use the batteries from our other tools, and we're always good to go. We always have battery, which is nice because then I don't have to tote around a cord. I don't have to deal with the gas powered. I just prefer battery operated 100%. So highly recommend if you are in the market for a weed eater.
Two years and you never said a word. No, in 2 hours and now we said it all. We don't wanna fall in love again. Oh no, just think about what we did. It never worked, no. Tonight, I can tell that you don't care. You always know how to get me sentimental. You always say the right things, like you're pushing me away, then you pull me back in. Like I'm your lady, but then you just stop trying. You push away, then
the weather quickly took a turn. That's a lot. The weather quickly took a turn for the worst. It got super windy and rainy, and I was trying to hustle at this point. I wanted to make sure to blow off the back patio. We have like a ton of leaves and dirt and sand since our yard is really sandy right now. This is a must. If I don't do this often, then our inside of our house is just nothing but sandy. It's horrible. So I quickly blew it off before it got too wet out here, and then about an hour later, came back outside and decided to replant some of the plants that I had up front. So I planted a hibiscus tree and a few other plants in my front yard, but they're just not thriving up there because there's not enough sun. So I actually decided to replant them in the backyard. So this is me just replanting a hibiscus tree, and since it was multiple trees combined, I decided to split it up and plant it in 2 different areas. Hopefully they survive, fingers crossed. It's looking a little rough right now at the moment, but so did the other hibiscus trees that I planted last year, and they survived, they came back, and they're thriving now. So I'm really hoping that with some good fertilizer, lots of water, they will do really good. Boom. There's one.
like you afraid of what might happen if you're trying. I'm already done with this game, so I might just be honest with that. I'm pushing you away, then you pull me back in. Like I'm your lady, but then you just stop trying. Then you just stop trying.
So a few months ago, my husband and I did a DIY privacy fence, and we stained it. So I'm sure some of you are going to be wondering what stain color this is. So I thought I would mention it real quick. It is called October Brown. It's a Valspar semi-transparent stain and sealer mix. It's for outdoors. It's meant for like patios, fences, stuff like that, and decks. Now, you guys, I love this color so much. This stain and sealer, number one, it's going to help our fence last a lot longer. You can see there's a few areas like in the cracks that are really hard to get in between the fence if you look real close, but in person you really don't see that as much as you can, like it picks it up on camera, if that makes sense. But whenever I like water my plants, instead of the fence like soaking in the water like it typically would, the water just beads off of it now. Highly recommend staining your fence or sealing it just to kind of, make it last longer. It also makes it look real pretty too. I love that it's all the same color now. We replaced this is all a new fence right here, but the other side is actually an old fence that we stained as well, and it's holding up great now too.
Under the palm trees in the California sun, sand underneath our feet, the morning's just begun. I don't remember much from the night before, just from that human touch, and now I want more. And now my memory slowly coming back, cracks a smile upon my face, but then it all turns black. Something about tonight, now it's gonna be your last. And now my mind is a mess, my heart is pounding fast. Oh, I wish that you could stay. I don't care about the other one, I don't care about what you've done. Oh, I wish that you could stay.
The next day, I was working on laundry, and our laundry room is actually in a shed out back in our backyard. So our washer machine and our dryer does get a lot of rust on it. It's just from the moisture. I live in Florida and it's very humid here. Plus, like setting the the laundry detergent on top of the dryer, sometimes it causes it to rust. So I quickly sanded it down just using a really rough sandpaper, and then I'm going to paint it. I've done this multiple times at this point. The rust keeps coming through, but I don't care. I'll keep painting it just to kind of refresh it. I've tried multiple different brands, and to be honest, none of them really last that long. This is just something that, as long as the washing machine and dryer are outside, this is just something I'm going to have to deal with. So every now and then I'll just touch it up to kind of give it a refresh. And while I was out here, I went ahead and touched up some baseboards. I had some wet laundry that I kind of threw on the ground, and it was up against the baseboard, and it sat there for a little too long and kind of like molded the baseboard. So I painted over that just to kind of give it a fresh coat of paint because it looked nasty. So after spending a few days outside, it was time to clean up the inside a little bit. I feel like our house is always, it's one or the other. It's either the outside looks good or the inside looks good. It can never be both at the same time. So I'm just going to quickly tidy up in the kitchen area, and then we're going to move it back outside again, and I'm going to work in the front yard. So now it's time to do a little spring porch refresh. My porch was looking a little rough. The patio or the concrete area will definitely need to be painted again. I painted it about has it been 2 years? I think it's been like 2 years. And it's held up really great, but there is definitely stains on it. We have a huge oak tree in our front yard, and with the leaves and the moldiness, I don't really know what you want to call it, the algae. Why did I call it moldiness? That was so dumb. But the algae just like stains the concrete really bad, and we do pressure wash quite often, but it's still not enough to keep up. It needs to be repainted, period. Like, I mean, there's no other way to put it. So I'm just going to pressure wash and kind of clean it up a bit and do a mini porch refresh today. And just as the weeks go on and as the weather starts looking good, and I know there's not going to be any rain in the forecast, I will start painting. But that has to be kind of planned out. You know, that's a lot of work, and I need the kids to be at school in order to do that, just because last time I painted the concrete with the kids, there was lots of paint everywhere on all the feet. But anyway, I'm just going to clean this really well, and then I'm going to be mowing, weed eating up front, and then I'm going to stain the columns today. I love the stain color they are now, but it also kind of blends in with the house sometimes, like during certain times of the day, they're just too light. So I will be staining them a darker color just to kind of make it feel a little bit more rich and dark, and I just love the look of dark stain, so I will be staining those today. While I'm oh man, I'm just gonna roll with it. While I'm pressure washing up front, you will notice there is a wasp nest right there on the front of the porch, and there was no way I was fixing to try to kill those at all. Like, I am too scared to get stung by a wasp. Last time I got stung, y'all, it hurt so bad I wanted to cry. Like, I actually got stung on my foot. Y'all remember that? I was like working in the yard, and I was like planting all my plants right before the hurricane rolled through and like destroyed all of them. It was awful, but yeah, don't want to get stung, so I skipped over it. So you'll see it in the final reveal as well. Y'all just please ignore it. But now I'm just weed eating. My camera at this point was overheating because I had been outside for so long. So I didn't film a whole lot of me weed eating and mowing, but y'all get the point. I'm weed eating the yard, and I'm going to mow it. And I love doing this. I love yard work. I especially love to mow. I think the reason why is just because it's like extremely satisfying to see a messy yard turn into something beautiful. And I also feel like the neighbors really appreciate it too. Versus like when you clean up your house. Listen, ladies, when you clean your house over and over and over again, it's a steady, it's a repetitive chore. And I feel like sometimes people like stop appreciating it. But when you work in your yard, the whole neighborhood gets to appreciate it. So you feel a little bit more like, I don't know, people notice more. You know what I mean? That's probably horrible to say. Oh, well, I don't care. But moving on to the porch columns, I am going to be staining these the same color we used on our privacy fence and the back patio cover. This is the color October Brown in a Valspar semi-transparent stain and sealer mix. Not only does it stain it, it's a beautiful color, but it also seals it, so it's going to help keep the wood lasting a lot longer. I originally stained the columns with Early American for those who have asked. I love that color. Like I said earlier, it just kind of blends in with the house a little bit too much whenever you're standing like by the road. So I wanted something a little bit more bold, and I felt like this color definitely just kind of gave it a little, a little something more. So when I was at Lowe's, I found these on clearance for half off. So I only paid 10 bucks for these, which is crazy considering they are originally $21.98. So I got 3 of these and I'm just gonna hang them up across the porch here. So at this point, I quickly realized that the hooks that these plants came on were too big for the hooks that were on my porch. So I ended up having to improvise, and I grabbed some wire, and I'm gonna just kind of make like a little loop with the wire to help hold them in place so that way they don't fall down and knock someone out. That'd be like the worst thing ever. Which, how many times have y'all hit your heads on plants hanging from your porch? Raise your hand. And I'm short, and I still hit my head on these plants sometimes, especially the one that I'm gonna hang in the center. But that's why I tried to hang them near the column, so that way people are not like, you know, purposely, or I'm not trying to purposely knock someone out. But here you can see I'm taking that wire and just wrapping it around the hook and the hook of the plant, and that's what's going to kind of hold it in place. And I tried to keep it a little bit loose, that way when I needed to pull the plants down to water them or put them in the sun, I'm still able to do that. And now it's time to quickly clean up. I put my ladder away. I'm going to blow off the porch again because the leaves, it doesn't take long. And then I'll show you guys a before and after. Are you just hanging out? Okay, so earlier today when I went to Lowe's, I bought a clearanced out hibiscus tree. I did the same thing back whenever we planted this one and the one that's over here in the corner, and they grew and just turned out to be beautiful. So I snagged this one since it was on clearance for $8. So I'm going to give it some water. Hopefully it will come back to life, and then I'll plant it once it starts looking a little better. Right now it's in like complete shock, so I don't want to try to repot it until I get some fresh water and kind of just, you know, starts to come back to life by itself. Okay, so here is the hibiscus. I'm just gonna water it really good, keep it out of the sun, just kind of give it a chance to kind of, you know, rehydrate a little bit. Alright y'all, so that's going to be it for today's video. I feel like I accomplished a lot over the past couple days as far as yard work goes. There's still a lot to get done. I need to paint the concrete up front. I need to repaint my front door, just kind of touch it up a little bit. I have been really wanting to paint the house, but I'm scared to tackle that project and then like get wore out trying to do it by myself, because I am just, there's no way I'm paying someone to do it. I'm like, I can roll the house, I'll paint it myself, but I know that's a big job. But I'm really just over the yellow. I really would like to paint, so we'll see. But I also have a couple other house projects planned. I will be sharing over the next couple weeks, couple months, so stay tuned for those and make sure to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye y'all.